Mmm.
Hey everybody, I'm Joseph Ray with Moveable Feast Games, and I'm going to introduce you to one of our print and play games, Maddest of Them All. Just give you a quick overview. This is a Victorian misunderstood genius themed game for 2 players. It's a duel game, so it's head-to-head, and it's mainly about planning and kind of anticipation or deduction and deception, where you are going to try to outwit your opponent in how you play and how you conceal your hand to win. So the theme is that you are both, again, late Victorian era, let's say misunderstood geniuses, who are competing for a prestigious grant. You are trying to impress a grant committee by preparing in a hurry for a committee visit. And so there are several criteria that they're going to be looking for to possibly score your worthiness of receiving this grant. So they're going to look at your creation. They might look at your fashion, your sense of style, your laboratory, your henchman, sort of how well he or she adds to the overall situation. And then you have espionage and security, which don't score directly, but that actually kind of gives you an opportunity to steal your opponent's creation. And I won't get into the details of that in this video, but that's in future videos. So again, it's just an overview. And then we also have 12 time cards. So you're going to be planning the amount of time you're going to put into each of these criteria. And so you're going to start by putting one face up there like that, and then one in secret face down, so your opponent knows some of what you're investing or planning to invest in any given criteria, but they won't know the whole of it until the end of the game. And so I have here a hand. So the game comes with 2 sets of cards. So this is 1 player set, 6 criteria, 12 time cards, and so here's the other set. So I've got it in my hand. I'm going to start with an opening hand. I would keep the secret of my 6 criteria and 4 time cards that I have randomly drawn here. And so that's my starting hand. And so each turn, I'm going to pick one of these criteria to invest in. Let's say I'm going to look into espionage, and I'm going to commit 1 public time card. Let's say I go 9 because I think my opponent is building a good creation and I want to try to steal it. And so then when you're ready to go, you flip these together, and my opponent's going to do the same thing with the criterion they've picked and the time card they've picked. They're going to flip those face up, and then I'm going to take my 3 remaining time cards and I'm going to assign one of them face down in secret. And so from there, I'm going to draw 2 more time cards. 1, 2. So give me back up to 4 of those. And I've got 5 criteria cards left. And I'm going to repeat this process, flip, 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 until I'm out of all my cards. I've played them all on the board. My opponent's played them all at the same time. And then we would reveal what everyone has done, how we've invested all our time, and we would score accordingly. Now again, I'm not going to get into the details of scoring because that's in another video, and this is just a quick overview, but any points that you put into, for example, your creation could end up going to you, or they could get stolen by your opponent. And so there's some kind of interesting little scoring systems in here to where you've got to think about how you invest if you really want to kind of outwit and outscore your opponent. And so that's kind of the essence of the game, is deducing or guessing what they're doing, hiding your own strategy, and planning your cards accordingly. This game plays fast. It plays in 5-10 minutes once you kind of get in the groove of it. We usually like to play multiple rounds, my wife and I, but that is Maddest of Them All, a brief overview. Thank you.